empty. It'll leave you uncleansed. Friend, trying to live just right leave you empty and coming up short. It will not cleanse you or purify you. Friend, you can take and do all the good works you want, but it won't cleanse you or purify you. That's only one thing is from Him that came from above. Friends, right now He's seated at the right side of the Father tonight, but He sent His Spirit, amen, to you that are out there tonight, amen, right there on your couch, right there in your chair, right there driving down the road. He is able tonight to speak to you, friend, and let you know that what come to you will come down out of heaven tonight. It'll come down unto you and show you that you're unclean and that you're not purified. My friend, listen what John said. He said, you know yourself, ye yourself bear me witness that I said I am not the Christ, but I am sent before Him. I was a forerunner. It was prophesied of me that I'd go before Him and pave the way. And He said, you yourself heard me say that and bear witness. He said, he that hath the bride is the bridegroom, but the friend of the bridegroom which standeth and heareth him rejoice greatly because of the bridegroom's voice. This my joy therefore is fulfilled. Listen, when you go back into that 2,000 years ago, the bride, listen, there was a contract made between a man and a woman and between the families, and the man would go to that family and he would say, I'm going to marry your daughter, and this is what I'm giving, this is what I have, and the parents would agree to it, and he would go away, and then on that date that they would put for that time for the bridegroom to come, she would be ready, dressed in white, waiting on the bridegroom, and his friend, the friend of the bridegroom, would every word that the bridegroom would say, he would himself go before him, enjoy a saying, the bridegroom cometh, the bridegroom cometh. Anything he asked of the friend would do. Friend, I tell you tonight, the bridegroom is coming. He's come for you tonight, asking, are you ready? Are you prepared? Are you ready for me to come to you? And the friend is the one, or the best man would go, the best friend, we'll call him, would go before him with great joy, doing what the bridegroom wanted. And he said this. He said, he must increase, but I must decrease. He that cometh from above is above all. He that is of the earth is earthly, and speaketh of the earth. He that cometh from heaven is above all. I can tell you one thing. All I know of about this world, amen, the only thing that I know about the Bible is what, amen, that the Bible said, amen, it came down, this word came down from heaven itself. Men, in spite of God, amen, wrote it down. They pinned it down that Jesus was a coming in the Old Testament. And with the appointed time, God sent forth His Son, born of a virgin, friend, amen, and He came, amen, and that's what John was saying. I've come paving the way. I must decrease and He must increase. Friend, I found, amen, the secret, amen, to being happy. I found, amen, to what it means to be ultimate satisfied, amen, in my soul, and that is for me to humble myself. The Bible said that he that humble himself before God, he'll exalt in due time. Friend, you can be ultimate satisfied tonight. You can have joy unspeakable tonight by humbling yourself down. Listen, that's what John said when he said, therefore my joy therefore is fulfilled. He that cometh from above, that was Jesus. All that is of the earth is earthly, and speaketh of the earth. He that cometh down from heaven is above all. He came down, amen, from heaven itself to tell us, to show us exactly what God wanted us to know. Amen. Everything that God wanted us to know was seen in the actions, in the words of this man named Jesus. And he said, here he is above all, and what he have seen and heard, that he testified, and no man received his testimony. Listen, amen, a man will receive